this, the grandest stage of them all. We are just one short week away from the largest Golden Tee World Championship in history. The bright lights, the high-tension atmosphere, the best players in the world, but only one can be crowned champion. Who will harness the ice in their veins and rise to the occasion? Who will cement their legacy and board their flight home as the 2024 Golden Tee World Champion? This is the Road to Worlds.
Paul Taylor is the reigning world champion. In 2023, he broke through the mold and put on a stellar performance to claim his title. Could he be the one to win back-to-back world championships?
My name is Paul Taylor. I play on screen as the house and the current reigning world champion of Golden Tee. When I'm not playing Golden Tee, I like to find a casino, spin some slots. Also stocking a pond with some goldfish and some koi, which is I find very entertaining. In preparation for a big tournament, I try to play the courses or the holes that I find the most challenging to the point where I feel like I can hit a shot under any amount of stress or pressure. I've got some folks from back home traveling out to Vegas for Worlds this year, celebrating a friend's birthday, and I want to make sure those guys see a good show.
Miss Paige Gossett is going to bring your check up here for you. Anything else you want to say, Mr. New World Champion? Here's to Paul Anthony Luna.
It's crossed my mind that I should probably prepare some thoughts in case I do end up on the podium again. My favorite thing about Golden Tee is the competition and the feeling you get from a win or even a big loss. And there's no bigger magnifying lens than the World Championship for those feelings. The house always wins.
Andy Haas is a two-time Golden Tee World Champion and one of the greatest players to ever grace a track ball. Will he cement his legacy and become the first ever three-time World Champion?
Andy Haas, two-time world champion, plays Ship It, and won 30-plus national tournaments. My favorite thing to do outside of Golden Tee is, besides spending time with my wife and son, is to play golf. It is. My son has started to come and play with me a couple times a week. He's getting really good. He's excited to come to a tournament soon, and yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Future world champion?
I don't know about that, but I mean, he's getting there. For me, I just getting ready for a tournament. I try to play just as many games as possible. That's how I get ready. I just get that muscle memory and just play as much as possible and go from there. Well, I feel like the mental is a big thing, but if I don't have reps, if I'm not playing, I'm not going to be comfortable. Even if I see the right shot, I just might not. So that's why I like to have a lot of reps, so the physical part is not second nature, and the mental is all I can focus on.
Andy has got a chance here to force a sudden death as he pulls back the track ball, swing it to the left, and
got a good line.
Unbelievable! Are you kidding me? Holy folks!
Incredible.
Wow!
It's why we watch. This is absolutely madness.
I don't know that I hold myself to a higher standard than any other top player. I may be more outwardly emotive than other guys, and so it might seem like that. But I think we're all, when you don't live up to what you're capable of, it's frustrating, and maybe I show that a little more than others sometimes. But I don't think I'm unique in that regard. Goal for Worlds this year, obviously I want to win, but I haven't had a podium there since I won in 2016. So historically for me, Worlds has been a feast or famine. It's either a win or something much less than that. So hoping for a good year this year. My favorite part about competing for Worlds is just the stakes. I mean, we're playing for a lot of money, and not even just the money, just the prestige of the title, and so it feels like a different tournament because it is, and so it makes each match that much more, consequential. And I like playing with a lot on the line. I hope the passion and enjoyment that I show when I'm playing the game, I hope that it makes them bigger fans of the game, and I hope it's fun to watch.
Ed Godfrey has been going through a renaissance in his Golden Tee career, boasting a second-place finish at last year's World Championship. Watch out for Eddie G this year. He will be a tough competitor on the grand stage, especially with some of the amazing shots he creates.
My name is Ed Godfrey. I go by Eddie G, and I finished second in the World Championship 2023. So my routine lately is ramping up like the amount of games that I'll play. Like usually, like when I have a tournament coming up, like I'm going like full speed. I'm playing as much as possible, like almost daily if I can do it. This is actually pretty funny. So I just recently found pickleball, which is like sweeping the nation, right? I used to play tennis back in high school, and just recently, I found pickleball, and it's great. I love it because I don't have to run around like a big tennis court. My goals for Worlds and the National Golden Tee Tour is to, first off, finally get a PGT victory, because I've been top 4 finisher numerous times. And obviously my goal for the World Championship is being so close last year. Like I really feel like I can compete, and I'm going to be, someone that's going to be in the mix this year. What sets Worlds apart for me is the competition is so huge, and it's completely different. Like there are so many good players there. Like you have to have your A game. So what I have to say about my family, friends, and fans, up until like probably the last year, my kids have gotten older, and my wife has started to come to tournaments, which has been really great. And when she doesn't come, she's always putting me on the stream for my kids to watch, and I love that. Like, and they'll call me like when I'm not playing and let me know, hey Dad, I saw you on the stream, and it's really the best thing. And as far as the fans go, like I love meeting new people that say, hey, I watched you on the stream, like I really love your game, like that means a lot to me, and those are the type of people where I try to play like a few games with them, like because it's the first time they're meeting people that they're used to watching, right? So that I try to actively go out and try to play with them for sure.
Paul Anthony Luna won his first Golden Tee World Championship back in 2022. Although his national tour performance so far this year is not what we expect from this dynamo, it is certain that his World's performance will be fireworks.
My name is Paul Luna. My handle in the game is Luna. I'm the 2022 World Champion, the 2-time TOC World Champion, and 12-time PGT Tour Champion.
Yeah, but even with these two guys, as great as they are, we've seen some ridiculous misputts. This hole has decided this for people.
Who needs a misputts?
My goodness!
When you hole out,
Luna holing out, and the look on Eddie Haas's face says it all.
My favorite thing to do outside of Golden Tee is probably sing karaoke. What I like about karaoke is the fact that I can sing, which I love to do, and I love music in general, so being able to sing in front of an audience is exciting. Getting ready for a big tournament, my routine is usually to play more games than I'm playing normally. That's basically it. And then I will, a lot of times, take a day off right before the tournament to kind of relax and, bring things. It's a calming thing, My goal for Worlds, obviously, is to win it. Competing at Worlds is different because, for one, it's in Vegas, and it's the pinnacle of Golden Tee prowess. It's the most sought after title in my opinion, and it's the most prestigious. Yeah, I would just like to say thank you for all your support. It means a lot to me that I have this giant support system and just people that that I love and love me. I feel really fortunate.
Joe Masar is one of the strongest competitors in all of Golden Tee golf. He is a two-time National Tour Player of the Year winner. The only feather missing from his cap is a first-place victory to earn himself a World Championship title.
I'm Joe Masar. I go by Giuseppe. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm the two-time Top Gun tournament winner and the 2023 Missouri Open winner. My favorite thing to do outside of Golden Tee would probably be spend time with my family and do some gaming. I enjoy gaming a lot with friends, kind of late at night and sometimes into the early morning, unfortunately. I try not to put too much pressure on myself. I like to try and keep things light, keep the expectations low and just play my game and kind of just let fate kind of do what it's supposed to do, and whatever happens. The goal is always to win, but to obviously as well, entertain people, through my play and hopefully inspire people to want to play as well. Well, to most, they may look like high tension. I think, some of the more unusual shots that I might hit seem unusual to everyone else. Seem like they'd be high pressure, high risk. But it's more of a comfort for me, obviously having a lot of experience with the daily contest and learning from some of the greats over time and just picking brains, and learning a lot about the game and how it works as well. The atmosphere, the energy, knowing that winning the World Championships is the pinnacle, that your name's going to kind of be etched in Golden Tee history forever. Because it's the Golden Tee's version of the Grand Slam, all kind of baked into one event. So you get one chance and you just try your best to cement yourself into history. And the relationships that I've been able to build through Golden Tee is extremely meaningful to me. It's something that I cherish deeply, and to my family, I appreciate supporting doing what I do for a living and allowing me to do it, and causes it's pain sometimes, but it's really a blessing to be able to do it.
This is the first World Championship that Lowell Parks has ever qualified for. He's a much-loved personality among the GT community, but he will need to channel his inner flair for performance if he expects to make a run at this year's event.
My name is Lowell Parks. My IGN is Den Grogu because I love The Mandalorian. I played a couple of shows here in town when we've had Golden Tee tournaments going on. I try to keep it quiet for Steve so he can keep people in the bar, but it's really great having the guys come out and support me and show them my other side of what I do. and really kind of shine and maybe show off a little bit for those guys. But it's such a great community to have all these guys come out and support me doing my thing. It's just fantastic. Other than Golden Tee and the band, obviously, me and my girlfriend love to go camping. Love being in the outdoors. She's my soulmate. So, everything that we do together, like we love going on these adventures and going on road trips and stuff like that. And then obviously taking care of my kids is one of my passions as well. But yeah, and I love cooking. Cooking is my thing. I've actually never qualified for Worlds before, so I've never experienced it. So I've heard stories and I've seen guys go and show up and make it, like Dave Sandmeyer. But I've actually never been to Worlds before. But I can just imagine when you're on that stage, when you're you're among the elite players in the world, and I was just excited to make it. It was a grind. I probably DNF'd about 80 to 90 games. But I just had my mindset that I was going to do it, and I kept doing it until I made it. So it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. All I have to say is that Din Grogu's making a run this year. I'm hoping to make the main bracket in Vegas. But other than that, I love you all. I appreciate all your support, your love, everything you do for me. I can't thank you enough.
The gambler Ryan McCook is a veteran of the game and a wild card in this year's World Championship. When he is on top of his game, he has proven that he has ice in his veins. McCook thrives on the pressure.
My name is Ryan McCook. I am the gambler, and I'm still learning this game to try to be better. So when I prepare for a big tournament, it's definitely it's a process. So you have to monitor, drinking. You got to make sure you sleep, make sure you eat. You're with all your friends. You want to have a great time, but at the same time, you're there to win money and play well at the thing that you love. To me, it's very, very important to have a good balance. So, you have to balance the social aspect of it, and then you have to make yourself go home at 10 or 11 o'clock before the tournament, before qualifying, and make sure you feel good for the next day. So I'm going to Vegas this year solo. I will be focusing on Golden Tee this year, not playing real golf. I'm going to treat it very much like a job. So, obviously, I want to win. I know I can win. It will be just ultimate focus and, doing the best that I can.
Must make for the future Hall of Famer McCook. Shots away, looks away. And what a shot this is going to be in, and he nailed it! Oh my goodness! Hall of Famer! What a shot from the gambler!
That match with Bryce Lepic was incredible. It was probably one of the best matches ever recorded on YouTube. I knew I had to hold, obviously, either 17 or 18. I was one down. We both played pretty much perfect the entire time. When I got to 18, I saw what he did. He had a high tee, regular driver, just let it float down. He hit the exact shot he's supposed to hit. Totally safe. There's no risk. Easy putt. So I had to be more aggressive. So I had to go at the hole no matter what. My favorite part competing with Worlds is just it's our grand championship. So it's something that I've played this game for so long. I truly love the people in the game. It's truly a fraternity, high school reunion, kind of all mixed in. We all get along. There's never, drama or anything like that. And we just have a great time. So to be able to compete and have a chance to win ultimately makes me happy. It's more about the social aspect, to be with my friends and compete in something that I love. And if I can beat them at it, then, more the better. I will reach out to my parents for supporting me and loving me no matter what. They're obviously a huge part of my life, and they allow me to do what I can do, and it's truly So my dad is very, strict kind of guy. He's an accountant, CFO for a lot of places, and he never understood Golden Tee. So like, as he's retired now and he's older, he understands that it's a passion of mine, and he supports me and loves me for what I want to do. So that's important to me.
2024 marks the second time that Gordy Brown is attending the World Championship. Through repetition and dedication, he is trying to improve upon last year's performance and position himself in the gold bracket.
Gordy Brown. I go by downtown on Golden Tee for downtown Gordy Brown. I'm from Lake Orion, Michigan. My favorite thing to do outside of Golden Tee personally would be hunting. I have a lot of hobbies, but hunting is probably my top one. Everything that goes with it, shooting, bows, guns. Routine-wise, I just play a lot more. I try to ramp up my play like within the 2 weeks prior and just play as much as I can, or if there's certain holes that I'm not like 100% positive on, I just try to work on those. And I know when I play a lot more, I play better. So I started playing Golden Tee in 2012 or 2013. I was on a softball team, and we were sponsored by Cheers in Orlando, and one of the guys said, hey, let's go play Golden Tee, and I had no idea what it was. Played a game and got hooked ever since. And then, well, I say ever since, but I kind of stopped playing for 5 or 6 years and then just got back into it a couple years ago. And then in the last year to 2 years, tried to take it a lot more serious. Qualified and played in Worlds last year for my first time. Didn't do as well as I wanted to, so I was kind of determined to do better this year. I qualified on Red Sands this year, and I'm getting really excited. There's just so many good people and people that I call friends now that, didn't have years ago. So that's the fun side of it. But yes, I am super competitive. I do not like to lose at anything. And it's frustrating that I'm not as good as some of the people. So I look at some of the players that are better than me, and I just say, why can't I do that? And then try to get better. That's really my goal. And I would love to podium at a tournament and potentially win one someday. Probably not soon, but we'll see. My honest goal this year, I would say successful Worlds would probably be making the top 32 and making the main bracket. I would love to make the main bracket and win a match or two. To my family, my wife's very supportive, especially when I went through qualifying and went out late nights and multiple nights and things like that. So she's always encouraging me to go play, which is very nice. I couldn't imagine if didn't have a supportive family. I probably don't have any fans, so no, I'm excited. I'm going to do the best I can, and I'm going to keep trying to get better.
Sean Gervais is a dark horse. He started the year off hot with a second-place finish in Florida and a first-place finish in Wisconsin. He has a unique approach to shot shaping and will try to swerve his way to his first World Championship.
My name is Sean Gervais, and I'm playing currently as Whoop That Trick. It's kind of a wrestling reference, if you don't know wrestling, but whatever. But so far, it's been a pretty good year. Obviously, second place in Orlando, and slightly disappointed in the way that ended. So I was like, we need to finish the story in Wisconsin, and sure enough, I did. My favorite thing to do outside of Golden Tee currently is poker. Because of no more casinos now in Texas, playing a lot of poker. My favorite hand, Jack 10 suited. A lot of guys like to warm up and just get warmed up. I can come right in and just get to it. I've never really broken through at Worlds other than like a 7th, 8th, I believe. And I love the way I'm playing this year, and I feel like this could be it. Sets me apart is the way I shape my shots different mainly than everyone else. There's a lot of people straight thumb things or But I pretty much swerve everything into the wind. My game, really. Come out and support me in in Vegas. It's gonna be fun, and I'm ready to put on a show.
As the sun sets in Las Vegas, we are only one day closer to the World Championship. The bright lights of Las Vegas set an electric atmosphere for the championship stage. The biggest prize pool in Golden Tee history and eternal glory are up for grabs. Will we see our first three-time world champion? Will an underdog emerge from the pack and set a new standard of greatness? When the smoke clears and the dust settles, who will shine the brightest? Tune in next week, starting Thursday and all weekend long, to see the best Golden Tee players on the planet battle it out in the pinnacle of competition.